Hey everybody, it's Heather from Diamonds and Dragonflies. Welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, this is an episode of Frankly Friday. It is Thursday here, but I will be uploading this and so it'll be ready for tomorrow. This is my whip and chat for the week. I discuss all the good, the bad, the ugly that has been occurring this week in my life, and talk about diamond painting and just have a chance to chit chat and work on our projects. So I hope everyone is doing well. Please, in the comments, tell me how you're doing, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what you're working on, whether that be a diamond art right now or if you're working on something else, share that too. I'd love to know what everybody is working on. I am loading my pen here with my putty from Randa's Crafty Corner. It is, what scent is this? Apple cider, so it's apple cider scent. And yeah, it smells so good. This is my pen from, my custom pen from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop on Etsy. I have a 6-placer and a single tip. These are the new thin metal placers from Diamond Art Club that I have in here. I did have to wrap some washi around the base to get them snug, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. In my single placer, I'm gonna be using my Paddywax. Paddywax is another company that is on Etsy. They sell wax, some cover minders. They also sell diamond paintings under the Distracted by Diamonds title. I have actually never done or gotten a diamond painting from them. That is something that is on my to-do list for the future. The canvas I'm working on is a new canvas for Drills and Chills. It's Graveyard Goodies by Randal Spangler. So it's my little drag lanes. This is the one that came out a couple of weeks ago from Diamond Art Club. I started this on October 15th. Today is the 19th. So it's been this is day 4. I have the whole, I decided to do something different this time, and I've been doing like a column all around the painting. So I only have this much, like 2 sections left to do on this side, and then I'll be moving inward. The release papers, if you can see them, are from Crafts with Crashly. These were just so cute. I have a thing about gnomes. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, I have to get those. Those are just too adorable for words. So yeah. So we're going to be working on this tombstone. So I'd love to know how everyone is doing. What's the weather like there? It's actually kind of warm here today. I'm on the East Coast in Pennsylvania. And it's been pretty seasonal and fallish, but I went out because my bulldog would not stop barking this morning outside. My husband had to use the gas can, and he had sat it back down into the yard over the gate, and my bulldog was down there barking at it like it was an alien being that was going to come and attack him and eat him. So I had to go down and pick it up and show him that, you know, it wasn't a mimic. If you are familiar with D&D at all, you'll know what that means. If not, sorry. It's my nerd showing through. So this kit has been going pretty well and going pretty good. I'm still having insomnia, so I'm up late. I was up till 3 working last night. So that's part of the reason why I've been getting so much done. I did have a boo-boo last night. I was working on part of the moon, and there are two symbols in the kit. One is an equal sign, the other is a hyphen, and they're both yellows, and I got them mixed up. So I'm working and I'm like, oh my God, I ran out of drills. That's the first time that that's happened with the Diamond Art Club kit. Only to discover, oh wait, no, I was stupid and I put all the wrong color on. And that's not the color that's meant to go in there. So yeah, so I had to sit and spend time tearing them all off. Which if you've ever had to do that, you know what a pain it is. You know that the drills are never really the same after that, because they've got residue from the poured glue on them. So they're super sticky and clumpy. So when I have to actually put the equal sign symbol down somewhere, which I have, there's some of it up in here, so I'm gonna have to do it soon, they're gonna be a nightmare to work with. So, and I must not have loaded my pen correctly because I have no more wax in it. So not sure what happened there. All right. Oh, that's why, because I forgot to do that little part. When you scrape and put your Paddywax in, you need to, and I just use my nail because it's right here, or sometimes I do it on my desk. You need to press down on the end and then take the excess off so that you're actually shoving it like inside the pen. So yeah. Okay, so what's been going on with me? I already told you about the insomnia. I have been sick now for 6 days with some type of stomach intestinal issue. So I don't want to do too much TMI, but I am having to rush to the bathroom a lot, and the same consistency is coming out of both parts down below. So yeah, that's been kind of disgusting. I can't seem to eat anything without it coming back up in one way or another, or coming out, I should say, in one way or another. If it goes on much longer, I'm gonna have to call the doctor. So my stomach is very loud and gurgling. So yeah, I've been quite uncomfortable and feeling kind of crappy and yucky this whole week. But you know, what are you gonna do? So Drills and Chills is almost over. There's less than 2 weeks left. Let's see, if today is the 19th, that would make like 11 days left, 12 days left, something like that. Math is hard. This is my 6th kit I started. This will be my 5th completion. I did start Witch House as my 2nd canvas, and for some reason I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. So once this one is done, which I'm hoping by the end of the weekend it will be, if not like Monday of next week, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to go back to Witch House and finish it up, or whether I'm going to do another small, I have another small Halloween Randal Spangler Jack-o'-lantern time or something like that it's called. It's a small canvas. I think it's either 13 by 13 or 16 by 16, so it's not very big. That I'm sure I could whip out before the end. So I haven't decided yet. I guess I'll just have to wait and see how I feel. I really need to finish Witch House because I kitted it up directly into my Bella art trays like I did this canvas, and so it's utilizing a good chunk of my tray towers. So yeah, so I kind of need to get those back into the rotation. So we'll see. I've also been working on the Mystery 1 edition from Paint Gem. I've primarily only been working on that on Sundays while we watch football. So that's been kind of slow going, but there are 2 around the world mystery canvases in there, and I'm working on those specifically. I got one done last week because they are part of a Christmas present for my son. He's an architect. He graduated from Virginia Tech. Go Hokies. Last May of 2022. And he has a thing for, wonders of the world and landmarks and stuff like that. So I was pretty excited when I saw that Paint Gem had those kits with those wonders of the world and major landmarks, because that was like right up his alley. So I was pretty excited about that. So yeah, my daughter actually comes home from college for the weekend tonight. She is actually coming home to spend the weekend with her father. He does a big Halloween party every year, and Halloween is Emily's jam, so that's like their bonding thing. And so she's coming home tonight for the weekend to help set up and attend the Halloween party. So that's kind of cool. I will see her on Sunday before she heads back to school. She's going to come by. And it's one of those things where I'm kind of torn. I understand and I get it that, this is her thing with her dad, and I do get the majority of her time when she comes home for the holidays, on most occasions. And she came home Labor Day weekend, and then she was also home the end of July. July, she split her time. I had just had cervical spinal surgery, and she spent time with me and then time with her dad. But then when she came home for Labor Day, that was pretty much all of my time. I had almost all my time with her. She went to see him. He lives about 40 minutes away. She went and saw him briefly one evening, and they went out for ice cream and stuff like that, and then she came back. But it was like that was my weekend that I got her almost exclusively, and then this weekend is going to be his weekend to kind of get her exclusively. My daughter and I are very close. She is literally not just my daughter, she is my best friend. She is a graduate student at West Liberty University in West Virginia. She is getting her master's degree in clinical psychology. She graduated May of this year with her bachelor's and immediately proceeded into her master's program this summer. So she has not been home for an extended break since Christmas of last year. And she is working 2 jobs. She works 1 job on campus in their behavioral clinic on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she works for a youth services bureau Monday, Wednesday, Friday that's in Wheeling. So she is not going to be able to, she won't be home for the entire winter break that school gets because of her jobs. So I think she's planning on trying to come home like the week between Christmas and New Year's and come home then, but have to see. I'm hoping she'll be home for my birthday. It's the 23rd of December. So fingers crossed that she'll be home for that. I mean, she'll be home for Thanksgiving for a long weekend, but her days of coming home and being home for a month or more, or spending the whole summer home or things like that, those are by the wayside. So short of another like pandemic, that is not going to be happening. So yeah. So that's kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm a Commanders fan, or AK. Here, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. AKA Redskins fan. They will now and always be the Redskins for me. They had an awesome game last week against the Falcons. Well, we play the Giants, New York Giants this week, and they are a division team, conference team. I guess that's actually what the word is. So fingers crossed that they kick some New York Giants butts. If you are a New York Giants fan, sorry. So yeah. So hoping for a win on Sunday. Dogs are doing okay. Rhea gave us a scare yesterday. She ate 7 grapes, and grapes can be very toxic to dogs. But we called the pet poison hotline, and they said based on her weight that she should be okay, that I shouldn't have to worry about what is going on here. It being toxic for her, but just to watch her and make sure that there's no signs of kidney failure or anything like that. So I was like, oh yay. It just seems like there's always something happening with one of the animals. Athena's birthday is Saturday. She will turn 7. So I'm planning on having her birthday party Sunday while Emily's here. I bought this kit to make birthday cake, dog-friendly birthday cake, from Bone It Up, which I don't know if you've seen their advertisements. It's a set of dog-like molds with all kinds of recipes to make fresh homemade treats and stuff, which was really nice because we get to pick things and make sure that we're not putting any of the foods that Rhea is allergic to, because buying treats over the counter has been extremely challenging, Rhea has a yeast and a chicken allergy. So it makes it very difficult to find things that don't have either ingredient in. I mean, you would think that when you see something that says, oh, this is salmon treats, you still got to check the ingredients, because half the time there's like chicken meal in there or poultry fat, you know, or something like that. And it's like, really, come on. And not to mention that getting the treats that don't have those things in it, that are all natural and like 100%, you know, beef or 100% salmon, they're expensive. I mean, everything is expensive. We had to get a new hot water heater this past April, and we're having difficulties with it. Twice now, the pilot light has gone out, and it's giving a thermocoupler error. So my husband put in a claim because it's under warranty, but I couldn't get over the fact that when we bought the hot water heater just in April of this year, and it was not on sale when we bought it, it was $689. Here, 6 months later, the same exact water heater is $749. So in 6 months, the price has gone up $60. It's like, oh my God. I don't know, it just blows my mind. I mean, we went into the local convenience store and I wanted a candy bar. Just a regular, single, you know, Hershey's bar. $3. I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to be getting giant size or king size or whatever they're called size for that price. Not a, you know, normal, regular, single candy bar. Just blew my mind. I just can't get over how much prices have gone up. It's just ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous, the price of things. And, you know, consumer goods are going up so much faster in price, and paychecks aren't being raised like that, you know, raised to that extent. I'm so aggravated. My husband works for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. He's a state employee. And their new union contract was signed in the end of July, beginning of August. But the old contract technically expired June 30th, so it's retroactive back to June 1st. So here it goes, and they gave everyone across the board a 5% pay increase, which was amazing. However, they have yet to get said pay raise. Hang on, guys. I gotta open the door and let the bulldog out. That's him whining because he wants out of the room. Go on. Hopefully this noise won't be in there. I've got my dryer running, and I'm not far from the dryer. That's why I had the door closed. But he's having a cow and wants out for whatever reason. In or out, dude? You gotta pick one. So you're coming back in. All right. Well, let me shut the door again. Yeah, we're trying to keep this noise out. Nobody wants to hear my blankets in the dryer. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But they said that pay would be retroactive back to July 1st. Well, here it is, October 19th. So we're over 3 months beyond, and he still hasn't gotten his pay increase or the retroactive pay. And they did send out a letter, because I guess they were getting a lot of phone calls like, where the crap is my money? Stating the fact that it would show up by November 1st. Okay. Come on, guys. So July, August, September, October, you're going to go 4 months before giving us our pay increase, the pay increase. And the funny thing is that he gets another pay increase come January. So 2 months later, he's supposed to get another pay increase. And the frustrating part is that they're going to add all that retroactive pay as a lump sum on his paycheck, which is going to jump the tax bracket. And it's going to get, so much of it is going to get swallowed whole by the taxes. So I'm like, lovely. That's just flippin' fantastic. So yeah. So happy joy, joy, joy there. But, what are you going to do? So, I mean, the money's already been earmarked. My husband needs the brakes done on his car. I think I'm done this color in the tombstone. Yeah. Okay. My husband needs to get his brakes replaced. So the money is going to that to start with. So he can get his brakes done and then get his car inspected and all that good stuff. I don't know if where you live, if you're required to have your car inspected every year, but you are here in Pennsylvania. It's a pain. I grew up in Maryland, lived in Maryland up until 7 years ago when we moved here. And the only time you ever got a car inspected in Maryland was when you bought or sold it. So emissions testing we did every year or every other year, something like that. But that was like $14. So that was like no big deal. And it took like 2 seconds. It was a drive-through thing. You drove up, you drove through, and boom, you're done. Here, it's inspection and emissions, and both of them combined comes to like almost $70. And you have to do that every year. So that's, just a royal pain. So yeah. So it's not like we get to do anything fun. It's not like I get to buy some diamond paintings. But it would be nice when his pay does go into effect, though, because then we will have some extra money. More money than what we've been getting, and, per pay period, and that'll be nice. So, yeah. I hope everyone's doing okay with mental health. Mine's been kind of crappy. I have been pretty depressed the past couple of weeks. I feel like everything in my life is wrong. I've been finding myself wanting to go back to my borderline personality tendencies of, you're wrong, I'm right. But it's like I know how that goes over in my family. So I'm transferring it. I've been a little confrontational. Okay, that's a lie. I've been a lot confrontational. On some of the diamond painting groups on Facebook that I belong to, I joined these two generic ones, and I'm thinking I might end up just ditching them, because it's like everyone there is all about buying all of their diamond painting stuff from Amazon, AliExpress, Temu, and that frustrates the hell out of me, because that artwork is 95% of the time not licensed artwork from these kits. And it's frustrating because they buy these kits, they're super small, and then they want to complain that they can't make out the image. I can't make this out. What is it? I feel like I wasted my money. Well, that's because you did. Because you bought from a knockoff crap company. And I get it. I get the fact that some people are like, well, I'm sorry, I can't afford $50 a kit. To buy a kit from a reputable company, like Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs or Craftably or whatever. And I understand that. I do understand that. You want to participate in the craft, but you can't afford, to pay for decent, stuff. But I guess my personal opinion is then find a different hobby. If you're not going to be upfront and legit about stuff, and it's a hobby that you can't really afford, then find a different hobby. Do something different. I don't know. It just really irritates me. I get very aggravated about the situation. I don't like people having their artistic work stolen. That brings me great pain. That pains me greatly. There we go. I don't know. I mean, I know that since I've bought from Diamond Art Club, I have difficulty doing kits from any place else because the quality is just not there. The quality, the drills, just everything is just so much nicer. The renderings are so much nicer. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, so I found myself being a lot more confrontational and not really checking what I say or how I say it, just kind of being blunt and, look, you moron, I mean, I'm not saying that to anybody, but that's like kind of the tone behind my posts, and it needs to stop. I know that. I know it's not healthy. I know I'm letting my borderline personality take control, and I shouldn't be. But it's like I feel like I'm going to explode if I don't. So I don't know. It's been a rough year. It's been a very rough year. But so yeah. So I'd love to know what you guys have been doing. What you're working on. The next event that I'm going to be participating in starts on the 14th of November and runs to Christmas Day. It's Jingle Drills. Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, she has a YouTube channel, is hosting it. And so I'm going to be working on that. I haven't decided what I'm going to work on from the time that Drills and Chills ends and before Jingle Drills starts. Because I will have like a 2-week interlude in between the two. So I haven't decided what I'm going to work on in between. I got to look through my stash. There's also a Randal Spangler event for November. But I'm going to try and combine the two as best as I can. So we'll see how that goes. It might just be that I do the Randal Spangler event in November and not start Jingle Drills until December 1st, or I might be having 2 canvases going at the same time and alternating back and forth between the 2. So that is a distinct possibility as well, that I might do that. So we will have to see. I have no shortage of Randal Spangler kits to do. I love the draglings. I was very excited that I was able to snag off D-Stash yesterday the Randal Spangler Mystery number 39 kit from Diamond Art Club, which is a Christmas dragling kit. So I'm very stoked about that. It is on its way. Technically, that might count for both. I'm not sure whether or not you can do mystery kits for Jingle Drills. I know that they did announce that you can for the Randal Spangler event. I just have to email my progress pictures. I can't post them on the website or the group page. So yeah. So we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Because I do have, my son got me, for my birthday and Christmas, he got me an early present. It has not shipped yet, but it is the Christmas Mystery Advent Kit from Diamond Art Studios UK, and I am so excited to do that. So very excited. So I'm kind of like bursting at the seams of wanting to do that. So yeah. So that's pretty exciting. It'll be my first kit from them for starters, and then the fact that it's a Christmas mystery advent calendar. That just is like, oh my God. It's just too good to be true. So I am thinking of doing a very large project next year. I am looking into doing a cross stitch conversion project. I used to cross stitch, and it is a very appealing prospect to me of doing it. So yeah, it's been something that I've been looking at, and something that I am considering doing. So So we'll see. Things are very uncertain for me for next year. I have mental and physical disabilities, and I have been on long-term disability since September of last year, of 2022. I come up for recertification. It's actually starting now, but I need it extended beyond January 31st. I've been applying for Social Security disability, and of course they're being dumb butts and stressing me out even more and causing me even more mental fatigue and anguish and everything else under the sun. So I don't know what's going to happen with all of that. So my financial future is not really definitive. Plus my husband and I have been having some trouble, and talk of divorce has come up on different occasions. So I don't know where things stand there. So yeah, I have a lot of unknowns and uncertainties. So until I know more of what my financial future is going to look like, I can't really commit to, you know, spending the money for a large project such as a cross-stitch conversion. But we shall see. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. So I'm trying not to think about it right now because it just freaks me out, and I go like batshit crazy. So, well, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. My throat is getting very dry, and I don't want to press my luck on having to rush to the bathroom. So, if you made it to the end of Frankly It's Friday, leave some type of Halloween emoji in the comments, just so I know that you watched and you made it all the way to the end. If you liked my video, please hit the thumbs up. That helps with the algorithms and helps people find my channel. If you did make it to the end and you enjoyed the video, please think of subscribing. That would be great. I do have an Instagram as well. I will put that in the description. I post different things there. And I post there pretty much daily. You can also hit the bell if you subscribe. That will alert you to when I post new videos, because I would love to have you. I am thinking of, once I get through all of these events, doing a how-to series on how to do different things, and talking about different alternatives and stuff like that. So let me know if that's something that you think you might be interested in. So yeah, so everyone have a great week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Next week, I hope you have a great weekend. If you pray, say a little prayer for me. I would really appreciate it. That this, whatever this bug is that I've got, that it goes away. So yeah. All right, guys. Have a great time. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And this is Heather from Diamonds and Dragonfly saying bye.